Hi, this is Michael Denny of SpiritTao.com. I am starting a new class here in Boise called Simple Self-Defense. Simple Self-Defense is a very easy to learn system of effective self-defense that can be learned by anybody regardless of age or gender or physical conditioning. We need to understand something very important. There is a huge difference between self-defense, martial arts, and martial sports. The vast majority of what is being taught in martial arts studios and dojos, unfortunately, is not very effective in a life and death situation in today's modern world. You need to be taught something in the moment, today, within an hour, that will help you defend yourself if somebody accosts you between here and your car. Simple self-defense takes advantage of your disadvantages and takes advantage of the disadvantages that you have when you're in a real fight or flight situation. Here's what happens to the body. In a real life and death situation, the only physical muscles that work well are large muscle groups. The vast majority of muscle groups that are used in traditional martial arts for punching and kicking are very complex. It is very unnatural motion. That's very unnatural. And that ability to use those goes out the window when confronted with a real danger. In order for a system of self-defense to truly be effective, it needs to be something that anybody can learn at any age, regardless of physical conditioning. And it is something that has to be effective when you are full of fear in a real life and death situation. Adrenaline gets dumped into the body. The heart rate goes up. Your mental functioning is out the window. And the only thing that you're capable of doing is using large muscle groups. So you need to be able to take advantage of that scenario. Vast majority of martial artists and those who would seek to attack you in the street are going to be using very unnatural movements that you can easily deflect. This very unnatural motion, that's very unnatural. This is a very natural motion. And once you know where their weight is placed, with just slight movement forward and a tap, you can knock them to the ground. This is simple self-defense. Simple self-defense can be learned by anybody, of any age, of any gender, regardless of your physical conditioning. It's not about strength, it's not about speed, it's about alignment and structure. And as long as you function naturally and normally, you are the one that is in control, you are the one that is in the place of power. When somebody attacks you, they are the one that is in an unnatural state, and you can easily disrupt their flow, disrupt their energy. But the moment that an attacker makes an attack against you, he makes himself vulnerable. The reality is that if you truly want power in your strikes, there must be no strength involved. This is very important. Strength is no strength. Destroy an opponent's attack coming at you without having to exert a lot of muscle strength. In fact, the less muscle strength you put in it, the more devastating your strikes will be. These simple movements, done exactly as I'm showing you. The rowboat, 1, 2, 3, kayak. Very simple. Planting the flag. Those movements right there are enough to destroy any attacker. Right here. If you can make that movement, you can defend yourself against anybody.